ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଏହି ଭିଡ଼ିଓରେ ବହୁତ ବହୁତ ସ୍ୱାଗତ। ତ ଆଜିର ଏହି ଭିଡ଼ିଓରେ ମୁଁ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ +3 ଥାର୍ଡ଼ ସେମିଷ୍ଟାର ପଲିଟିକାଲ ସାଇନ୍ସ ଅନର୍ସ କୋର୍ ପେପର 6 ଇଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଡକ୍ସନ୍ ଟୁ ପବ୍ଲିକ୍ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନର କିଛି 1 ମାର୍କ୍ସ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆନ୍ସର ମୁଁ କ'ଣ ୟୁନିଟ୍ ୱାଇଜ୍ ସବୁ ଡିସ୍କସନ୍ କରିବା। ତ ଏହି ଭିଡ଼ିଓରେ ମୁଁ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ପବ୍ଲିକ୍ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ୍ ଅଜ୍ ଏ ଡିସିପ୍ଲିନ୍ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେସନ୍ ଅଜ୍ ଏ ଡିସିପ୍ଲିନ୍ର ୟୁନିଟ୍ 1ର କିଛି 1 ମାର୍କ୍ସ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆନ୍ସର ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଏହି ଭିଡ଼ିଓରେ ସେୟାର କରିବି ଆଉ ଡିସ୍କସନ୍ କରିବି। ଭିଡ଼ିଓ ଆଗକୁ ମୁଁ କହିବି ଯେ ଆପଣମାନେ ଏହାର PDF ବା ନୋଟ୍ସଟିକୁ କିପରି ଭାବେ ପାଇପାରିବେ। ତ ଚାଲନ୍ତୁ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କରିବା। Fill in the blanks. The word administration is derived from this words. The word administration is derived from Latin word. The two Latin words des and des. The two Latin words ed or minister is administration is derived from the Latin word. Administration means to serve. Administration means to serve. Kautilya's Desh is the oldest text on public administration. Kautilya's Arthashastra is the oldest text on public administration. The Desh Conference gave birth to a new approach called New Public Management. The NPM Conference, the NPM, the Minobrook Conference gave birth to a new approach called New Public Management. 3 is stand for efficiency, economic and effectiveness along with profitability. Public administration is this administration. Public administration is government administration. As a discipline, origin of public administration can be traced to this seminal paper titled The Study of Administration in 1887. As a discipline, the origin of public administration can be traced to the study of administration in 1887. Which view divides the scope of public administration into two parts: administrative theory, applied administration views. Prevailing views divides the scope of public administration into two parts, which is administrative theory, applied administration. According to the Desh view, public administration is the sum of total marginal, technical, clerical and manual activities. According to integral view, public administration is the sum of total marginal, technical, clerical and manual activities. This view insists that the public administration is concerned only with those aspects of administration which are related with the executive branch and its 7 types of administrative functions: POST, CORB. Now POST, CORB we will discuss. In the POST, CORB view, P for stands planning, S for stands staffing, O stands for organization, D stands for delegation, CO stands for coordination, R stands for reporting, B stands for budgeting. So POST, CORB stands these are planning, staffing, organization, delegation, coordination, reporting and budgeting. This is the main exponent of the narrow perspective of the scope of public administration, Luther Gulick is the main exponent of theory, narrow perspective of the scope of public administration. Professor Woodrow Wilson and L.D. White are the main exponent of these perspectives on the scope of public administration. Professor Woodrow Wilson and L.D. White are the main exponents of the subject-oriented perspective or the scope of public administration. Public administration operates in a desk setting. Public administration operating in political or governmental setting. Desk is an activity in the practice of science in the origin of human civilization. Public admin is an activity is in practice science the origin of human civilization. In e-governance, E stands for electronic. The third phase of public administration is dated from 1938 to 1937 and is known as the era of challenge. The fourth phase is the days which ranged from 1948 to 1970, the crisis of identity stage. The Minobrook I Conference 1968 advocated for what is known as New Public Administration. The fifth phase of public administration starts from 1971 to the present, and it's this referred to as public policy theory. The first stage of public administration dates from 1987 to 1926, is marked as dichotomy, the politics administration. Now we discuss questions on one word answers. Who is the pioneer of the social science of public administration? Professor Woodrow Wilson is the pioneer of social science of public administration. Professor Woodrow Wilson, which book, The Study of Public Administration, was published in 1887. The Study of Public Administration. Professor Woodrow Wilson, The Study of Public Administration book, The Study of Public Administration, was published in 1887. Public administration is detailed and systematic application of law. Who said? Woodrow Wilson said. Which view divides the scope of public administration into two parts? Prevailing views divide the public administration into two parts. First, administrative theory. Second, applied administration. Public administration consists of all those operations having for their purpose the fulfillment of public policy as declared by authority. Both above definition are done from traditional viewpoint and related only to the functions and actions of administration. Following thinkers have been taken a broad view while defining public administration. Who said? L.D. White. This said. This is not important because we have all on discuss. By that public administration is meant the activities of the executive branches of the national, state and local governments. Who said? Simon said. Public administration in broadest sense denotes the work involved in actual conduct of governmental affairs, and in narrowest sense denotes the cooperation of the administrative branch only. Who said? Now Wilco said. Public administration is that part of the science of administration which has to do with government and thus concern itself primarily with the executive branch where the work of the government is done. Now Gulick said. Public administration is the act and science of management as applied to the affairs of the state. Who opened? Waldo opened. Next, administration is concerned with what and how of government, what is the subject matter and technical knowledge of affairs which enables the administrator to perform his task. The how, it is a technique of management according to which cooperative programs are carried success. Who said? Marshall E. Domick said. Scholars like Simon, Smithburg, Thompson and Luther Gulick support which view? Now marginal view. Scholars like Simon, Smithburg, Thompson and Luther Gulick support marginal view. Thinkers like L.D. White and Marshall E. Diamond subscribe to the which view? Integral view. Narrow perspective is called which perspective? Narrow perspective is called post-corpo perspective. Subject matter view is called which perspective? Subject matter view is called broad perspectives. Which stage is marked as politics administration dichotomy? Now the first stage is marked as politics administration dichotomy. As a discipline, public administration was born in which country in 1887? As a discipline, public administration was born America country in 1887. Which phase of public administration is known as the principle of administration? The second phase of public administration is known as the principle of administration. So thank you to all for watching this video. If you get the notes, so join our Telegram group, link in the description.